Sandy Shore live at the Seabreeze Jazz Festival 2014 for SmoothJazz.com Global Radio. And look who's here. Not a gator, Mindi Abair.
I am from Florida, so, you know, the gators and me, we have a thing.
Yeah,
you know?
You have an understanding.
We definitely have an understanding.
Yeah. I can see that, actually. Little edge, kind of cool.
Actually, the first time some of my band members ever saw an alligator was down here. We were in Sanibel Island, and they were just kind of backstage, and a gator walked up.
Oh my God.
And my keyboard player, Rodney Lee, just about lost everything. He was just like, ah! You know, and I'm like, Rodney, I grew up here. Like, we swam with gators in the pond. That, you know, we had like names for them, Smiley, and you know, and it was fine. I'm still here. I haven't lost a limb or anything. So they kind of learned that gators aren't all bad.
No, especially if you can outrun them, you know. And I'm sure you can. You can. Come on, you can. You're playing twice today. You've gotten greedy at the Seabreeze.
No, it's not greedy. It's just, you know, I really...
We can't get enough Mindi. That's what it's really about. Can't get enough Mindi.
That's so sweet. But yeah. I have this new record.
I know.
And it just made sense. You know, I was here with Summer Horns. I've got my new record. So we did a record release party last night. We knew we were going to get them just in time for this. And so they're not even available. Shh. Don't tell Concord Records. But
they won't see it. They're just clients, but that's okay.
Whoops. So it's just between us.
Just between us.
But yeah, they're going to be available to everyone else May 27th.
Yes.
But we brought them here, and I just wanted to make it a party. I feel like I'm home. I'm in Florida, and we're going for it.
And so you had the CD release party here. You had your own show today, featuring some of the cool new songs and Jim Peterick.
Yeah.
And tonight you're with Summer Horns.
Yeah, it's
like everything. So let's talk a little bit about the new album. Maybe you don't know this, but the world premiere is going to air on SmoothJazz.com 3 days before you can buy it.
I know, it's the 24th you guys are doing it.
I'm so excited about that.
Thank you for that.
So, no, we're thrilled. So that's something we're excited about too. And then what I love about this project is you've just stepped off the edge.
You know, I don't know if I stepped off the edge, but definitely, I mean, if you've seen one of my shows ever, you know that I grew up with a lot of pop and rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I mean, it definitely comes into our live show in a big way. We're not your father's jazz band. We're fun, and we're
your own thing.
Yeah, we rock out and we sweat and we bleed for you, and you know, it's that kind of a deal. But this particular record, it was really interesting to make it. I had, you know, just come off the road with Aerosmith. I had toured a bit the year before with Max Weinberg from Bruce Springsteen's band, even done a night with Springsteen, which was, you know, incredible. Right after Clarence died, they needed someone to play, and I don't know how I got the job, but I got the job.
That's beautiful.
You know, and all this just great mojo, you know, and you stand on stage with those guys, and they've got this electricity to them. And you know, you play for 50,000 people a night or more, and there's just a huge power to that. And I just thought, you know, I'm sitting backstage one night thinking, I want to bring this to my career. I always go out and moonlight with my rocker friends, you know. I always go to Jim Peterick's shows and play, or I go to Aerosmith and play, or Springsteen and play, Waddy Wachtel, Max Weinberg.
Even American Idol.
American Idol was a lot of pop and rock, but I never really brought it into my own career for real. So this was the time I just wanted to write music and record it that would kind of make saxophone be that instrument that could be mainstream again, you know, and that I could just play with that abandon that I played with Aerosmith.
I get it.
You know, and just and create this record. Who knows if it's pop or rock or jazz? I didn't care. I just wanted to make cool music that I could just go out and have a blast.
You could be comfortable in, you know, and I love it because this is what you do. You know, we're supposed to. Right now, the world everything's merging. Have you noticed that? Genres are merging. You know, hip-hop meets jazz, rock meets jazz. I mean, it's just good music. It's fun music. And I'm so excited that Greg Allman is on the project. Am I supposed to drop that name? Is that okay?
No, you can drop any of the names. Greg Allman is just an icon. I got the chance to play with him last year. We played Paul Allen's birthday party. And I sang Midnight Rider with him. And I played Melissa, you know, with him on soprano. And it was just like... And I just went up to him after the show. I said, I'm about to make a record. I would love to have you on it. You know, can I call you when I make this record and, you know, and see if you're available? And he goes, absolutely, darling. And so
that's brilliant.
When I started to make the record, I called him and I was like, do you want to do a cover, or what are you thinking? And I would love to write something. He goes, I'd rather write something. Let's come to my house. We'll write a song. We'll hang out a little bit. We'll record. I'm like,
it's so awesome.
So yeah, and the song is just, I love what we wrote.
I heard it is
love
awesome.
What we wrote. Thank you.
Oh, I'm really excited about this album, and I know you are too. It's called Wild Heart.
It's called Wild Heart.
Available everywhere May 27th.
May 27th. It features a bunch of different guests. It wasn't really set up that way, but as we started going through songs, like the first song on the record, Amazing Game, I was recording it and I just thought, Trombone Shorty would kill this. And I called him up and just said, would you do it? But just, getting him into a studio. He's on the road 24/7. We got him in his hotel room on the road. And, he just added to it. And I was like, that's what the song needed. And then Kev Mo came in the studio one night. I sang the song, and a song that we did here today earlier, I'll Be Your Home is the title. And I sang it and I just thought, it needs a guy singing it. And we tried a couple people. We tried James Gadsden, who was on drums in my recording session, and I was like, that's pretty good. I called Kevin, and he was just like, yeah, I'll do it. He came in, did a guitar solo, and sang, and just added so much grease and love and heart and soul. It was beautiful.
This is going to be fun. Wait till you get this album and listen to it for all the way through. Mindy's going to be there with us to play track by track on smoothjazz.com. And you can buy it in advance, because that's what they're doing these days. You can buy it on iTunes, and the minute it's available, it'll actually appear in your iTunes inbox.
We're doing a thing with Pledge Music as well, that you can pre-order it, and we're giving you extra tracks. So there's 2 extra tracks.
Brilliant.
One that I did with my band, and then another track that I did with Booker T that we wrote together.
Wow. So how do we find that?
Pledgemusic.com, I think /projects Mindi Abair. Okay. Just go to my website, MindiAbair.com, and it'll link to it. But we're doing a bunch of crazy things, like you can get a Skype saxophone lesson, or you can hang backstage with my band, have dinner, and kind of be our roadie for the night. Or, we're doing a bunch of different things. Me and my guitar player are going to do a couple dinners for people and play in their house. You can bring a bunch of friends over and have a little private concert. So it's kind of a chance to be able to do just more than the CD,
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll find that at MindiAbair.com, and of course you're social networking a lot, so they can find you on Facebook and Twitter.
Of course, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm a junkie for all of it. I think it's so fun.
Thanks so much for hanging with us, as you always do at the Seabreeze. We're glad to see you, and congratulations on another great album.
Thank you. I'm just going to eat, hold on. See these? See,
you have busted smoothjazz.com.
You had these, but they're mine now.
We knew it would lure Mindy in. There's very few things that we can get to lure, but this would be one. It's better than what's happening back there, isn't it?
The food backstage? No, it's all about this.
It's all over there in the food court where they put us. I wonder why they put the media by the food court. Okay, we'll see you out there. We'll see you on tour. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
For smoothjazz.com Global Radio, I'm Sandy Shore. This is Mindi Abair.